All right, welcome everybody to another exciting video. This is Chess with Luton Vazwe, and again, you are chilling with me, Luton Vazwe, on my channel, the channel which is on both YouTube and Facebook. I've been trying and build the YouTube side most of the time, but we will be we'll be looking at the Facebook side as well in time as we go along. Chess development is the series that I wanted to undertake so that I can speak with regards to development, what clubs are doing, what our clubs are doing, what my club are doing, what is your club doing, so that we can ensure that chess is developed in communities, chess is developed in townships, chess is developed in cities, and so on and so forth. What are the challenges that you are facing? And how did you solve them? This is what we are attempting to do. Our first few videos will be focusing on chess in Delft, as I had said in the previous one, and then after that we'll turn our attention to clubs who are willing to share their stories so that they may be able to inform, so that when club development happens in the future and we get new clubs, the clubs do not have to suffer in the way that we have suffered. They might have the information and the know-how of how to navigate certain problems because we have already charted a way for them. This is the agenda of this series. So yes, Delft and chess development. So Delft, let me start here, is divided into five main sections. We have Leiden, we have Suburban, we have Voorbrug, Roosendaal, and then where Delft Chess Club is situated, we have the N2 Gateway. Some people like to think of the N2 Gateway as forming a segment of Leiden. Some people say no, N2 Gateway is a separate place altogether, but I'd like to think of it as a separate place altogether. So these are the five main areas. Of course, we can divide Delft into more areas. Roosendaal can be divided even further. Voorbrug can be divided even further. Suburban can be divided even further, etc., etc. So, but for the main purposes of this video, let's keep it simple. There are five main areas in Delft. Of these five main areas, there are three main clubs. Again, there are a lot of clubs that are in Delft. I'm going to explain that further. But the majority of the clubs are the school clubs, school chess clubs. But we are talking about certain chess clubs that are involved in community work. So three main clubs stand out. The first club would be Delft Chess Club, not by order of importance, by the way. It's just the list that I have as written in my book. The second club would be Busira Chess Club, and the third club would be Rosis Chess Club. This is a school club, but we include it into this list because of the work that it does also in the community. So let's start with Delft Chess Club so that I can just give a brief overview. Delft Chess Club was re-established, let me put it that way, in 2019. The people who were involved in establishing it were three individuals mostly. Mr. Bernard Hess, who was a teacher at Roosendaal High School, Mr. Virgil Fritz, who is known as the chairperson of Capablanca Chess Club, which is in Yester River. He also teaches in the same school as Mr. Bernard Hess. Mr. Bernard Hess, of course, has long since moved from that school, and now I believe he teaches in Bernardino Heights, and myself, which is the third person. So Bernard Hess, Virgil Fritz, and myself, Luto Vazwe. So we re-established the club in 2019. Of course, the club has a history before. We had the club around 2014. We had the club around 2007 as well. I remember because I was in grade 6 and I used to practice at Delft Chess Club, where it was situated at the time at the library, the Voorbrug Library. So we used to practice at that time. Then 2014, I tried to revive the club, and DCAS also came along with say 21 chess sets so that we can get started. But unfortunately, I knew nothing about development at the time, and I do want to say it that I actually squandered the resources that we were given in my quest to want to make people practice even more, I decided to give the boards away. Not to give them away, but to borrow people. Basically, that was the idea. So all the members of the club at the time had each a board, and the agreement was that on Thursday, when it's practice time, we were supposed to bring the boards, and then we were supposed to practice from there. Alas, that's how the boards disappeared. And Yeah, I've since learned from that experience, so we've actually improved from that time. But it's a learning curve nonetheless. Yeah. So, uh, what's the function of Delft Chess Club? First of all, Delft Chess Club is registered with the Cape Town Chess Federation. The time it was still Chess Western Province. Now it's the Cape Town Chess Federation, and it exists, number one, to connect players to Cape Town Chess Federation. In other words, the tournaments that are being played in that circle, and also the opportunities that we get from the qualification to represent the Cape Town chess team when it's playing in the South African Junior Chess Championships, if they are juniors. Also, the ability to be able to navigate to, the closed chess championships for those who might be a bit older. So this is some of the functions of the club, as well as to use chess as a catalyst for social change. Okay, Delft is a place that's known for a lot of violent activity, crime rates that are surging. Um, yeah, deaths and gangsterism and drugs and substance abuse. Delft is known for these type of things. So as Delft Chess Club, we are trying to produce chess as a means for change. We are hoping that chess will be a springboard that's going to allow these learners to experience life in a much more broader context, and not only that, to aspire to become great in return. Become your engineers, your submarine engineers, your advocates, your you name it, all of the disciplines which are regarded as essential in the fourth industrial revolution, if it's still there, by the way. Yeah, our current membership is about plus minus 40 juniors, and we do have about 8 to 9 adults. Some of the adults, I think six of them, form part of the executive. We are well represented in Cape Town tournaments, so we haven't started playing this year. We have been playing for the last 5 years, ever since we've been re-established in 2019. We have organized two tournaments of our own so far, and we have an online presence as well on Leeches, where we have a weekly tournament. And last week, was it last week? No, I think so. I think so. It was last Saturday, which marked our 176th week, where we have been organizing our tournaments online, which are called the Kappa Delft tournament, a coexistence between Capablanca Chess Club and Delft Chess Club. And yeah, this is our 175th tournament. So you can do the maths. There's 52 weeks in a year, and this is the 175th, 75th. So we've been 4 years running, almost 4 years, in the running. So yeah, that's the short story and the short end of Delft Chess Club. Of course, we do have a Facebook page. We also try to chronicle our experiences in some other areas as well. So that's us. Oh yeah, just to mention, with regards to the tournaments. Okay, let's skip the tournaments. We'll mention that later on. I will just take a sip of my coffee. It's cold, guys, outside. It's drizzling, and yeah. I think it's going to be heavy rain today, so it's best that we keep warm for this weather. Yes, Busira Chess Club has one founder, and then the founder's name is Inganati. He goes by the name of Beckham on Facebook. Busira Chess Club has a Facebook page as well. Yeah, the current membership now stands at about 25 to 35 players. Uh, yeah, so they were 35 at one point, but they have their own disciplinary stick, and they try as much as possible to curb people who might not be well grounded in discipline towards their vision. So now they've cut the number to about 25 members. They do host an annual tournament that is called the Delft Annual Chess Tournament. I believe that this is their third tournament that they'll be hosting this year. They'll be hosting it in August. They've hosted two tournaments already previously. The club, it was founded in 2021, and yeah, let me just pause this video so that I can quickly pull up what the club actually stands for, um, with as explained by Inganati himself. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Now we can pull up how Busira Chess Club actually, describes itself. So I am on my WhatsApp, and yeah, it says here Busira Chess Club is a small chess club based in Leiden, Delft. The club has been operating from within since 2021, while it tries to find its way to the public. Just mention now, congratulations to them. I think they have registered as a non-profit company. So yeah, in terms of Delft, we are expecting a lot of big things from them. So congratulations to that. I think I saw the status yesterday. um, yeah, so that's an amazing feat. Right, so regardless of the lack of recognition leading to lack of funding, the club has been making its gradual growth. The idea behind the club was to introduce a system that will avail chess in our community. As a chess lover who grew up in Delft, it was difficult to find tournaments. Tournaments were far and expensive. This was because there was not a lot of people who played in our communities. In the process of teaching friends and kids the game, I realized if a system of this nature is not created, then history will repeat itself. This is how Busira Chess Club was born, providing both a platform to practice the game and an affordable close annual tournament to weigh the progress of their skills. The number of people who play chess or are interested in playing chess has increased ever since. Chess has started becoming a part of the playground board games in our community. This serves to prove that our club is slowly fulfilling its purpose. That is a short description, well written, of what Busira Chess Club actually gets to stand for. And yeah, you can follow the work that they are doing on their Facebook page. I believe that it is Busira Chess Club. If you search it there, you will be able to find it there. Great stuff from them. Right, and then a club which I don't know a lot of details about is Rossi's Chess Club. The Rossi's Chess Club again is a club that is in Rosendal High School, or it's a club that belongs to Rosendal High School. Like I said, there are different clubs that we have in Delft. There are school clubs. Delft has about 18 primary schools and about 9 high schools, which makes about 27 schools in total in the area. So therefore, yeah, there's a lot of chess activity. I believe there's a few schools that have chess activity, but the Rossi's Chess Club has been directly involved as well in its own way with communal work in terms of chess development. Yes, then it hosts quarterly tournaments. Every quarter, when the school term ends, there's a tournament that is hosted after a 5-day training during the holiday season. So they open up 5 days of training, of which I've been part of the people who have been giving the lectures for those 5-day sessions. And after that would be the tournament for the quarter. So yeah, that's as far as my knowledge with regards to the club goes. Not sure when the club was established. I think it should be here around 2022 because it's fairly very new, or 2021, one of the two. So it's a new club. It's a new club, basically. So tournament participation in numbers and its meaning. So in the tournaments that have been organized by Delft Annual, by the Pusira Chess Club, the Delft Annual Chess Tournament, and some of the tournaments that we have organized as well, the June 16 tournaments and the November tournament that was organized last year, the Mandla Delft and the November tournament as well. We sometimes see a staggering number of about, say, 80 plus individuals who have attended the tournaments. For example, I hosted a tournament in Simunye, and the numbers there were about 85 to 90, 92, so something around those numbers. And I hosted the second tournament in November, or Delft Chess Club hosted the second tournament in November. But unfortunately, that one was not well, advertised. We did not do the advertisement on time. The brochure was late, and yeah, it was only a 2 week interval for us to try and call players so that they can come and play. And we managed to yield, though, about half the amount, say 40 individuals, I think 44 individuals, came through and participated in the tournament. So yeah, I mean, with an extra week, that could have been, about 60 or something like that. So you can see that the potential is there. Um, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the libraries as well have their own chess clubs as well. There is two libraries in Delft. We have the Voorburg Library and the Delft South Library, which is in suburban. They're also packing their own punch in terms of chess development on those sides as well. The library tournament, which was just hosted, I had talked about it in the previous video, and yeah, it yielded about say 50 players, but only 32 players could participate in the tournament, unfortunately. But yeah, there's a lot of people who are interested in chess, and chess is developing here. So that means that there is, number one, a hunger for chess. Number two, there is a ripeness as well for future development. I can tell you now that it's sometimes difficult to actually get these children off of coming to the chess club. They come every day, even though the established times for Delft Chess Club are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but they are here every single day. So there's a ripeness for future development. And number three, there is a need for structure. With Pusira Chess Club now achieving its non-profit company status, and with Delft Chess Club having its non-profit organization status, I think that the steps are sort of being laid so that we can actually establish some structure in Delft as well. And we are obviously engaged in the process as well. I think Delft, I'm going to share this in the next video. Delft actually has a 5-year plan where we are trying to develop ourselves in terms of where we want to be, in terms of our material, where we want to be, in terms of the quality of the learners, where we want to be, in terms of the quality of our content, in terms of our equipment, where we want to be as a club, in terms of membership. Yeah, all of it is detailed in our 5-year plan. I think I'm going to be sharing that in the next video when I talk about how we get to structure chess lessons in Delft and some of the work that we have been doing. But not to make this video longer than it is, let us end it right here. So these are the three clubs that are trying to take on this massive city, which is Delft. I'd call it a city township type of thing. Yeah, there's a lot of people here, and again, there's a lot of schools as well. So we can just imagine how many learners, are here as well. If we say roughly a school has about 600 learners, you can imagine how many learners are here if there are 27 schools. So yeah, we're trying to do the best that we can as well to make the game of chess well known in Delft as well. So yeah, thank you very much for listening to this video. Again, if you have a story to share with regards to your club and how your club is tackling the issues of development, what curricular systems you are using so that you can educate your learners as well as your players, do let us know. There's a WhatsApp group called Chess with Little Vazwe. You can speak to me there, and we'll be able to air out some of the things that you present to us as well, so that we may be able to actually, tackle the issue of chess development as a community instead of as um, independent atoms. Yes, yes, yes. So this is Lutel Fazwe. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Signing out. Peace.